Behind every military uniform stands a family living with an empty chair at the dinner table, counting down days on calendars and holding on to hope through sleepless nights. Today we're bringing you the most heartbreaking, overwhelming and beautiful soldier reunion moments, when months or even years of separation finally end in the embrace that makes everything worth it. These aren't just homecomings, they're promises kept, prayers answered, and families made whole again. From mothers who feared they'd never hold their sons to children whose entire worlds light up when dad walks through the door. From dogs who refuse to let go to siblings who thought impossible dreams came true. We're witnessing the purest form of love, relief, and joy that exists. Grab your tissues because what you're about to see will absolutely wreck you in the best way possible. These are the moments that remind us what truly matters, why sacrifice means something, and how powerful human connection really is. Christmas engagement, double surprise. What could possibly make a woman happier than getting engaged on Christmas morning? How about discovering her son orchestrated the entire moment and is standing right behind her after months deployed with the army? This mother thought she was witnessing her son propose to his girlfriend via video call, completely unaware he was actually home. The pure shock plastered across her face when she realizes her son planned this elaborate surprise, first proposing to his girlfriend, then revealing he's home for good, is absolutely priceless. You can see the exact moment her brain processes what's happening, and the emotional flood that follows is overwhelming. She keeps repeating, "I can't believe you did that, Mama," while crying, showing just how much those months apart weighed on her heart. This is the kind of Christmas miracle that money cannot buy. Volleyball practice timeout. After 16 agonizing months apart, that's 480 days, over 11,000 hours, this dad couldn't wait even one more second. So he turned an ordinary volleyball practice into the most emotional timeout of their entire lives. His daughters are completely focused on drills when suddenly they notice someone standing courtside. The moment recognition hits, everything else ceases to exist. The game stops mid-play, the whistle fades, and suddenly nothing matters except being wrapped in Dad's arms again. 16 months is a lifetime when you're that age, missing your father through tournaments, games, victories, and defeats. Those moments can never be recreated, but can finally be put behind them now that he's home. 273 days without him. They literally counted every single day. 273 days without their brother. That's 273 dinners with an empty chair, 273 nights going to bed wondering if he's safe, 273 mornings waking up wishing he was home. 9 months of missed birthdays, holidays without him, video calls that never felt like enough. But in one instant, when that door swings open, all that accumulated pain transforms into pure joy. The way they tackle him, refusing to let go, clinging like he might disappear again, shows exactly how much every single one of those 273 days weighed on their hearts. The hotel surprise. She thought she'd have to wait at least 3 more months before seeing him again, until her brother walked through that hotel room door without warning. The confusion on her face is palpable at first. Her brain cannot process what her eyes are seeing. The disbelief lasts maybe 2 seconds before reality crashes into her, and she completely loses it. The overwhelming emotion that floods through her is visible in every tear, every sob, every desperate hug that refuses to end. 3 months doesn't sound that long until you're the one living through it, marking days off calendars and wondering when the waiting will finally end. Birthday, Marine surprise. This Marine used his hard-earned vacation time for something infinitely more valuable than any exotic destination, watching his little sister's face completely light up when he surprised her on her birthday. She's opening presents, having a great time, but clearly missing her big brother deployed overseas. And then he walks in. The way she completely breaks down the second she realizes he's actually there shows just how much every single day of his absence had weighed on her heart. Her reaction is devastating in the best way possible. Pure shock transitioning into overwhelming joy, into tears that won't stop flowing, into a hug that lasts forever because she's afraid if she lets go, he might disappear again. Classroom hero surprise. After 6 long months overseas, U.S. Air Force soldier Richard Torres pulled off the ultimate surprise his sons will remember forever. These boys are sitting in class on what seems like a completely ordinary Tuesday morning when their hero walks through the door. Their dad didn't just come home and wait at the house. He coordinated with teachers to walk directly into their world when they least expected it, transforming an ordinary school day into an unforgettable memory. The way they abandon their desks and sprint toward him shows that no homework assignment could ever be more important than this moment. Christmas classroom double surprise. After months deployed, this soldier secretly coordinated with school administrators to plan the ultimate holiday homecoming, walking into his little brother's classroom just days before Christmas break. His brother is completely absorbed in the lesson when suddenly there's a knock on the door. The teacher steps aside, and there he is. You can see him struggling to process whether this is actually real or some elaborate prank. But it's real, and the moment that registers, he's out of his seat faster than the teacher can blink. This soldier turned Big Brother's home into the best holiday gift anyone in that family will ever receive. Jimmy Fallon's word game, Reveal. Jimmy Fallon asked this soldier's wife to play a word-guessing game on his show. She's laughing, having fun, thinking this is just a normal late-night appearance when the words become very specific. Your husband is behind you. The confused smile on her face shows she thinks it's part of the game until she actually turns around and sees him standing there. 2 years of separation, 730 days of missing him, worrying about him, falling asleep alone, all of that dissolves in seconds. This wasn't just a TV moment designed for ratings. This was a family being reunited on national television with millions witnessing pure, unfiltered love and relief. Cheerleader stadium surprise. Delaney Smith thinks she's just performing a routine cheerleading sequence during a regular game. She has no idea that her military dad is about to walk onto that field and completely destroy her emotional composure. When Delaney sees her father standing there in uniform, her body literally cannot handle the shock. She falls to the floor, crying, overwhelmed by emotions she cannot process while standing. Then she gets back up and gives her dad the kind of hug that makes months of separation worth every difficult day. That moment there was priceless, she says later. I couldn't imagine it any different. I'm happy that he's home and he actually gets to come to regionals. This dad showed up for one of his daughter's most important moments, proving that family always comes first. Dogs eternity apart. 3 weeks apart might not seem long to humans, but for a dog, it's genuinely an eternity of waiting by the door. The instant this dog recognizes its soldier owner, there's zero hesitation, just uncontrollable excitement and pure joy that cannot be contained. Dogs don't hide their emotions or play it cool. This reunion shows exactly how much every single day apart meant through frantic tail wagging, desperate jumping, and refusal to stop physical contact. While 3 weeks isn't the longest deployment, this perfectly captures something important. Dogs experience time differently, and any separation feels like abandonment that might last forever. Meeting his son for the first time. He's protected his country with pride, faced dangers most of us cannot imagine, and completed his deployment successfully. But the moment he held his baby son for the very first time was something completely different. Something no training could prepare him for. All the combat training, all the deployments, all the battles, nothing prepares you for the overwhelming surge of love when holding your child for the very first time. The way his hands shake slightly, the way his eyes well up, the way he stares at this tiny human he helped create. This is a soldier meeting his son, and the weight of that moment is crushing in the most beautiful way. This is what he was fighting for. Santa's Christmas miracle. This high school math teacher got the chance to sit on Santa's lap and ask for a Christmas gift. As soon as she starts talking about her soldier son in Afghanistan, explaining she's planning to pick him up Monday, a true Christmas miracle happens. Santa interrupts her with news that changes everything. Her son isn't coming home Monday. He's already home, standing right behind her at this very moment. She doesn't realize what's happening until she turns around and sees her son in uniform, and the emotional collapse is immediate. "I've got this year 2 of the best Christmas presents I have ever gotten in my life," she says through sobs. "My son is safely on US soil home from Afghanistan. This is a mother's worst fears being erased, and her Christmas wish coming true perfectly. 74 agonizing days. Mother's wait. Can you even imagine being a mother who hasn't physically held her child in 74 painful days? That's 74 days of constant worry, 74 nights falling asleep, wondering if he's safe, 74 mornings waking up to anxiety about whether today might bring devastating news. After 74 agonizing days apart, this mother feared she might never see her son again. Deployment isn't just separation, it's constant danger, constant awareness that every phone call could be the last. But he showed up when she needed him most. Every single one of those 74 days felt like a lifetime. But in one moment, all that pain melts away. The way she collapses into him, refuses to let go, keeps touching his face to confirm he's real. This is a mother who thought she might never hold her son again, and the relief is overwhelming. Stadium surprise. 80,000 witnesses. Imagine being in a packed stadium with 80,000 screaming fans when suddenly what you've been praying for comes true on the Jumbotron. After months serving in Afghanistan, this army captain planned the ultimate surprise by coordinating with the stadium to put his daughter on the big screen during a game. She's probably thinking it's just Military Appreciation Day, waving awkwardly. And then her dad walks into frame behind her, and 80,000 people start cheering. The roar of 80,000 people witnessing this reunion is something she'll remember forever. This isn't just a father and daughter hugging. This is a public celebration of service, sacrifice, and family being made whole again. Midnight stranger. This boy hadn't seen his dad in so long that when his father suddenly showed up in the middle of the night, he genuinely didn't recognize him at first. The deployment had been so long, this little boy had grown and changed so much that for a split second, this child looked at his own father as a complete stranger. You can see the confusion in his eyes. Who is this man? Why is Mom crying? And then recognition clicks. That's my dad. That's actually my dad. The transformation from confusion to joy is instantaneous and overwhelming. This reunion shows the real cost of deployment. Children grow up fast, and when you miss enough childhood, they might not remember you clearly. But the beautiful part is how quickly that recognition returns and how quickly the bond reasserts itself. Conclusion. Love conquers distance. These reunions remind us that behind every deployment stands a family counting days, holding on to hope, and waiting for the moment everything becomes whole again. The sacrifices our soldiers make extend far beyond themselves. They're carried by every person who loves them. From mothers meeting sons they feared they'd lost forever, to children whose entire worlds light up when dad walks through the door, to dogs who experience every day apart as an eternity, these moments capture the purest form of love, relief, and joy. These aren't just homecomings. They're promises kept, prayers answered, families made whole again, and powerful reminders of what truly matters. If this video touched your heart, don't forget to share. share, and subscribe for more emotional homecoming moments. See you next time, and thank you to every military family for your service and sacrifice.